Hello, my Goodwill family, and welcome to your January 2019 edition of Good Stuff. I trust that this video finds you and your families well, and that your new year is off to a fantastic start. I wanted to let you know that I've asked our management team to join me in promoting a new Principles of Conduct program. This Principles of Conduct program is essentially 12 commitments that we will make to you and to this organization to ensure that we are the best that we possibly can be. The first of those commitments is that we prioritize the welfare of Goodwill and the people we serve above our own personal interests. I want you to know that you have my undivided attention and complete commitment in giving you everything that you need to be successful this 2019. So without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy this edition of Good Stuff.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab me, crabs in the bucket can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what GoodStuff.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit. Speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. Upper body boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The mountain top, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the pitcher's mouth. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, full of melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
Love the life that we live in.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling.
Hello Goodwill family and Happy New Year. Today I'd like to talk about something extraordinary that was accomplished in 2018 because of Goodwill, but more importantly, because of you. Last year we experienced devastating loss from the effects of wildfires in both California and Nevada. And last year was also the first time that we were able to deploy rapid crisis response to the wildfires, evacuees, and victims. In 2018, we served over 5,000 people with over 17,000 services. In stores, you gave over 4,402 vouchers, totaling over $200,000 in value to evacuees and victims of the fire. Thank you so much for your efforts. Collectively, we raised over $342,000. We gave over 20,000 volunteer and staff hours and donated over 46,000 pounds of product.
Wind Youth Services hosted a New Year, New Me event at the Wind Youth Center. Youth were given the opportunity to create vision boards for 2019 and receive a new haircut. The haircuts were given by stylist Naomi, who gave youth tips on caring for their hair properly and took the request of each youth to fit their style and desired look. Youth walked away with a fresh outlook on life and a vision board to stay on track for the new year.
Good afternoon. My name is Bill Adamski. I work at the Rancho Cordova Goodwill store. Been there for a little over a year. It changed my life. Prior to coming to work at Goodwill, I had been a psychologist for many years, now retired, and became very ill about 7 years ago. Almost died from a Crohn's type disease, illness, and ended up living. In the midst of my illness, however, my wife of several years decided that she wanted to move on with her life and left me without a partner, without many resources, and on the streets. My problems were of my own making. I want to put that out there clearly. I had lost friends, colleagues, touch with my family during the years that I was on the streets. Was in jail several times for activities that normally I would not be engaged in. When you become homeless, it's amazing where you end up. I did recover, however, with the help of the VA and a lot of self-help type programs. After a few years of being back on my feet, I knew that I had to do something beyond just going to therapy or self-help groups. I contacted Goodwill Industries and was given the opportunity to take a part in working at the Rancho Cordova store, and it's changed my life. I didn't know if Goodwill would even hire me given my police record and the illness that I had suffered from. However, I got the job. I've been there over a year, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy the people. I enjoy being a part of the mission of Goodwill. If you're one of those people who shops at our stores, I want to thank you for the contribution you make to people like me to get on with their lives in a productive way. Having a background in the mental health field, it's my future hopes is to share some of my skills with Goodwill Industries and the people who seek out our services and through one of our many activities that we're involved in. I'm looking forward to my future with Goodwill. I want to thank Goodwill and all the folks that have been a part of my getting well again, and thank you for listening.
Congratulations to our Missouri Flat, New Store Processing, L Street, Davis, People of Progress, and e-commerce teams for having 0 OSHA recordables in 2018. Safety is definitely at top of mind for all of these teams. The team at the Alhambra store hosted a baby shower potluck for Tashia Clark, pictured in the black sweatshirt in the front of the photo. She's expecting her first child in the middle of February. We can't wait to welcome baby Clark into the Goodwill family. Our retail regional managers recently took a trip to New Orleans to find new Halloween items for 2019. They've assured me they're bringing back the best of the best and that Halloween this year will be better than ever. Also, stay tuned to find out how you can win a trip to New Orleans next year to be part of the purchasing process. Wind Youth participated in Motivation Monday. The guest speaker, Jacques Whitfield, inspired the youth to fail forward. He made the workshop interactive and youth participated in group discussions. Youth took detailed notes and were given nuggets and wisdom quotes to live by. By the end of the discussion, youth quoted back Jacques' nuggets and took away practices of succeeding in any situation.
"2018 was an incredible year where we served over 325,000 individuals with over 918,000 services made possible through your contributions. 2019 is off to a great start as well. This month, Hands On Sacramento hosted several Martin Luther King Day of Service events at nonprofits across the region. Hundreds of volunteers came together to complete service projects for women's shelters, elementary schools, and more. Wind Youth Services youth and staff participated in the Martin Luther King March for the Dream, instilling the importance of equity and social justice in today's youth. And Goodwill partnered with students from Sacramento State University to analyze our donated food program and make recommendations for improvement. Thank you so much for your contributions, and I look forward to a great rest of 2019.
Hi, my name is Samira. I work in payroll. A little bit about me is I did start off as a clerk processor. I was part of the management team. I am a job coach. I was a lead job coach. I started thanks to our former manager. She gave me the opportunity to come into the corporate office and start my career in the payroll office as a payroll administrator. Then after that, thanks to Goodwill, I continued as a payroll specialist, and I was able to kind of transition a little bit into the HR department. So I was an HR analyst in benefits, and currently, thanks to Goodwill, I am a senior payroll specialist. They have provided me with a lot of opportunities. The most important part is I am able to give my daughter a way better life. I'm able to provide for her and show her as an example that I too can grow with Goodwill. So thank you, Goodwill.
Because of Goodwill, I have family I never knew I had.
Because of Goodwill, I was able to advance my career by taking advantage of Goodwill's tuition reimbursement program.
Because of Goodwill, my wife is able to stay home with our 4 kids, and I can provide for my family.
Because of Goodwill, I've been able to give back to our community.